Hey everybody, Daniel here, and thank you for tuning into this Pokemon challenge to see if we can beat Pokemon Emerald using only a single Sableye. Now, I've always loved Sableye, and he's not terribly weak either, but a subscriber of mine, Arthur, asked for this on my Marip run from last week. Check it out if you haven't already seen it, so I couldn't say no. Sableye has fairly decent stats, just a tiny bit lower than the starter's second stage evolutions. Sableye doesn't evolve, so that's where his stats could get tricky. Great attack and defense, and the rest of his stats are just okay, nicely balanced though. Sableye has some great natural advantages. He takes no damage from normal, fighting, and psychic type moves, and poison is resisted. And while I think this will end up making the run easier than my previous challenges, I think it's a little misleading. The Elite Four don't really even use any normal, fighting, or psychic Pokemon. The Elite Four are Dark, Ghost, Ice, Dragon, and Water. By level up, Sableye learns some okay moves which benefit from the same type attack bonus like Shadow Ball and Feint Attack, but that's about it. Also, with the power of only 80, Shadow Ball isn't the best to rely on. Thankfully, Sableye learns a ton of moves from move tutors, as well as the learnable TMs really give us some great type coverage. Normally I'd approach this just trying to brute force, but you recommended a strategy. Normally I'd try my own method, but it was interesting, and that's what you all asked for, so I tried it out. Let's see how it goes. For comparison, here's Sableye against Gen 3 Pokemon in Emerald. Sableye is definitely ahead of a lot of first evolution Pokemon, and definitely a notch above the starters. In fact, he's only about 20 points off from Grovyle, Combusken, and Marshtomp. Where we start to see the difference is against some third stage Pokemon, like Ludicolo, and stronger Pokemon like Wailord. Sceptile, Blaziken, and Swampert definitely sit comfortably above Sableye. And then common Elite Four Pokemon, like Walrein, Melodic, Salamence, and Metagross sit above the starter's final evolutions. Okay, so for this run we can only use Sableye. We'll have to catch other Pokemon for HMs like Strength and Cut to advance, but we'll never use them in battle. We can give Sableye a held item like a berry, but we can't use items on him during battle like a potion. Leave a comment saying whether you think we can do this. Actually, leave a comment saying how. I think we can do it, but I really don't know how, or at what level. First off, we replace Mudkip with Sableye, so that way our rival is going to take Trico. Sableye's defense is weaker than his special defense, and Sceptile has the highest special attack for us to go against. We have our first rival battle against May. Trico can't hit us with a tackle or scratch, so he just keeps using Leer, so we land a few scratches until we put him down and we get some nice experience. We enter Pelberg Forest where we battle a couple of trainers. While battling, we level up to level 9 where Sableye learns Nightshade, which does damage equal to the user's level. Sableye doesn't learn a decent move till Feint Attack at level 29, so it's nice having a move which always does a set amount of damage. After clearing Pelberg Forest, we make it to Rustboro City, where we face our first gym leader Roxanne, who unsurprisingly uses rock Pokemon. This battle is precisely why Nightshade comes in handy. Not only is a move like Scratch not very effective against Geodude, they also have a high defense, so Scratch would do a sliver of damage. Since we're level 15, Nightshade does 15 points of damage each time against Geodude, taking her down easily, despite a potion. Roxanne's slightly stronger Geodude goes about the same way. We Nightshade her, she uses a potion, but eventually goes down, and we grow to level 16. Nosepass ups her defense with Harden, which Nightshade ignores. After taking no damage, we take her down, defeating Roxanne, earning our Stone Badge. Just before leaving Rustboro City, May stops us for another battle. First out is her Wingull. Wingull confuses us and hits a wing attack, but two Nightshades put her down quickly. Trico can still only use Leer, so we take no damage and defeat her with Nightshade too. We take a quick boat ride setting sail for Dewford Town. Upon arriving in Dewford Town, we go challenge the fighting gym leader, Brawly. Get it? Machops out first and we hit Fake Out, flinching him for a free hit. From there we land two Nightshades taking him down. Meditite outspeeds us using Bulk Up, and we land a super effective Astonish. Meditite uses a Reflect that weakens Astonish, so Brawly heals him with a potion and now uses Light Screen. We spam Astonish until he's almost done, and Brawly heals him again, but we keep on spamming and finish the Psychic Pokemon with Nightshade. I waste a turn with Fake Out, learning it only works on the first turn of the entire battle. Makuhita uses Bulk Up several times, while we start chipping away with Nightshade. No potion for Makuhita, who eventually goes down to Nightshade, earning us our Knuckle Badge. Heading north from Slateport, we walk under the bicycle path and run into May. Level 18 Wingull is out first, and we get a free hit off with Fake Out, actually scoring a critical hit, taking her out in one shot. We hurt Slugma with Nightshade. She lands an Ember, getting a critical hit and burning us. A second Nightshade puts her down, and we take some burn damage. I waste a turn still forgetting how Fake Out works, and Grovyle hits us with Pursuit, and our burn damage finishes us. We rematch Grovyle, who outspeeds us, but exchange Nightshade in pursuit until we put her down. After beating May, she rewards us with the item finder. We pick up some items we'll definitely want for later in this run, like power point ups, as well as some Lepa berries, which restore a move's power points. That comes in handy for the Elite Four between battles. We face Wally in Marvel's City, but he doesn't put up much of a fight. A single Astonish takes him down.
Taken down on the word go!
Next up is Marvel City Gym, and we face Watson, the electric gym leader. We hit Fake Out flinching Voltorb, and he lands a Spark paralyzing us, and it prevents us from attacking. Voltorb sparks, and we're paralyzed again. Eventually we hit a Fan Attack taking him down. Against Electrike, we immediately go to Nightshade. He lands a Shockwave, but we put him down. Magneton comes out, but one Shockwave is more than Sableye can handle. We battle for about 30 minutes until finally we make some progress at level 34. We rematch Magneton, and we Nightshade, bringing it to yellow health, and he paralyzes us. He lands a Shockwave, but goes down with Nightshade. That's his main net trick, and we can't move for 2 straight turns. We hurt it with Feint Attack, and he heals. A few more Shockwaves and Feint Attacks, and we defeat Watson, who rewards us with the Dynamo badge. Outside Restor Tunnel, we use the item finder and find the black glasses, which we give to Sableye. They power up dark type moves, like Feint Attack. On Mount Chimney, we battle Team Magma Leader Maxi. We Fake Out and Feint Attack Mightyena for weak damage, and finish him off with Nightshade. Zubat easily goes down to 1 shot, and we surprisingly do a good chunk of damage against Camerupt. A follow-up and we defeat Maxi, saving Mount Chimney. Well, sort of. We now begin our battle against Lava Ridge Gym Leader Flannery. We start off against level 24 Numel and land Fake Out for some easy cheap damage. A real cheap shot, as we get a critical hit one-shotting her. Level 24 Slugma is out, and she goes down to a Feint Attack. Camerupt is out and survives Feint Attack, while our follow-up finishes her. We hit Torkoal with Feint Attack, only needing one more shot to finish, while she wrecks us with an overheat. We go for the final shot, and Torkoal just barely holds on, and finishes us with 1 health remaining. So close. We get terrible luck, and Flannery keeps destroying us in rematches. We try for about half hour until level 43. We one-shot Camerupt with Shadow Ball, and hit Torkoal with Shadow Ball too. Because Camerupt couldn't attack, Torkoal wastes a turn setting up Sunny Day, and our second Shadow Ball defeats Torkoal, and Flannery rewards us with our Heat Badge. As soon as we leave the Lava Ridge Gym, we run into May, who gives us our Go Goggles, allowing us to explore the Desert Ruins and the Mirage Tower. We explore the Mirage Tower, reaching the top floor, and we take the Root Fossil, which can be resurrected into a Lily, then suddenly the Mirage Tower crumbles. We make our way back to Pelipper and battle our dad, the Gym Leader. Norman sends out Spinda first, and we nail him with Fake Out and finish him with Feint Attack. Vigoroth is out and actually hits us with a Feint Attack, not doing very much damage, while ours hurts him very bad. We go for the finish, so naturally Norman uses a Hyper Potion, so we bring him back down. Vigoroth outspeeds and attacks us, but finally goes down to just 1 more attack. Out is Norman's strongest Pokemon Slacking, who outspeeds us using Yawn, and our Feint Attack does a decent chunk of damage. Slacking doesn't attack this turn, and we bring him to yellow health, then he heals with the berry. We fall asleep from the Yawn, and Slacking wastes a turn using another Yawn. Slacking keeps wasting his attacks using Yawn again, but eventually we wake up and hit Slacking with a critical hit, so we avoid Norman using a Hyper Potion. Last is Linoon, who helps us out by using Belly Drum, cutting his health in half, so we finish with 1 Feint Attack, defeating Norman, who gives us the Balance Badge. Now that we've progressed and can explore more of the game, we surf around and pick up TM1 for Focus Punch. We explore this really cool part of the game, with grass and waterfalls and pouring rain and lightning. We battle against Team Aqua, liberating the Weather Institute, and run into May for another battle. May leads with level 29 Slugma, and we hit a Fake Out and follow with Feint Attack, bringing her down quick. Lombre tries to use Swift, but it doesn't affect Sableye, and we bring her down to very low health with Feint Attack. Surprisingly, May uses Absorb rather than a potion, so we finish her with Shadow Ball. Grovyle comes and outspeeds us, hitting Leaf Blade, but we one-shot her with Shadow Ball, defeating May. We make it to Fortress City and battle Winona, the flying-type gym leader. Winona sends out Swablu first, and we hit a Fake Out and then finish her with Feint Attack. Tropius is out next, and we Shadow Ball while she uses Sunny Day. She hits us with an Aerial Ace, but it doesn't do much damage, and we finish her. Pelipper protects herself and hits Aerial Ace, and we just keep spamming Shadow Ball despite a Hyper Potion putting her down. Skarmory is out, and we don't do very much damage with Shadow Ball, and she hits us with Steel Wing. We switch to Feint Attack, which is also resisted pretty heavily, so Nightshade doing set damage is a great move to finish it. Altaria uses Dragon Dance, and we do a small chunk of damage with Feint Attack. She hurts us, bringing us to yellow health with Aerial Ace, and we do the same with Feint Attack. Altaria hits Earthquake, bringing us to 8 health, and we hit Feint Attack, bringing her to red health too. Winona uses the Hyper Potion though, so we get finished. We make it back to Altaria, critting her with Fan Attack, doing a good bit of damage. Altaria Earthquakes us and we Fan Attack her, and she heals using a berry. Her berry healing healed her just enough to not trigger Winona using Hyper Potion, so we finish her this time, earning the Feather Badge. Before moving on to the Magma Hideout, we stop and collect a few items like PowerPoint ups. We also pick up some Lepa Berries, both of these items being necessary, so we can try the Elite Four multiple times, restoring our PowerPoints. We reach Mount Chimney just a bit too late when Magma Layer Maxi awakens Groudon, so we battle him. First out is Mightyena, and our Fake Out barely does any damage. We switch to Shadow Ball, not doing much damage here either. Maxi heals up Mightyena, and we keep spamming Fan Attack until we take him down. Crobat hurts us with the Wing Attack, but goes down to 1 Shadow Ball, so Maxi sends out his last Pokemon, a level 39 Camerupt. He Earthquakes us for good damage, but goes down to 1 Shadow Ball too. We come back to Lily Cove and find May outside the department store looking for a fight. We Fake Out Tropius and finish her easily with Shadow Ball. Pelipper wastes our time with Protect, but gets hit with a critical Shadow Ball. And we just keep hitting it, knocking out Slugma 2 and even Grovyle in one shot for an easy rival battle. We surf for about half an hour, making it to Moss Deep City. Now Moss Deep Gym has 2 gym leaders, Liza and Tate, who won't battle you unless it's a doubles battle. We go fishing and encounter a wild Tentacool with our HM Pokemon Nincada. We let Nincada get poisoned from Tentacool, and we walk around until he gets to just 1 health point, so he'll be completely useless in battle. We begin the gym battle, with Sableye and Nincada who won't attack, against Claydol and Xatu. Xatu finishes Nincada, and Sableye hits Xatu with a super effective Shadow Ball, finishing him, while Claydol uses an okay Earthquake. We Shadow Ball, finishing Claydol in 1 shot, and Solrock uses Sunny Day. Our Ghost attacks keep on hurting their Psychic Pokemon, knocking out Solrock in 1 shot, and then we one-shot Lunatone for a very easy gym battle, and Liza and Tate reward us with the Mind Badge. Just like with Groudon, we reach the Seafloor Cavern too late as Archie awakens Kyogre and battles us. We Fake Out Mightyena and, learning from before, hit a Nightshade for a great chunk of damage. Mightyena confuses us and gets healed, and we Nightshade but then hurt herself in confusion, but one more finishes it. Crobat goes down to a single Shadow Ball and we snap out of confusion, Shadow Balling Sharpedo, bringing him down to red health. Archie heals up but one more finishes him. Now we go to Setopolis City facing the Gym Leader Juan, who opens with Love Disc. We use our usual Fake Out, and she Water Pulses, confusing us, but we land putting her down. Whiscash gets finished in 1 shot with a critical Shadow Ball. We hurt ourselves in confusion, while Celio hurts us with Aurora Beam, and we Shadow Ball, hurting him. Juan heals up, allowing us to attack twice, putting Celio down. Crawdon is out, so we switch to Nightshade, taking him out, but getting hurt with a Crab Hammer. Then Kingdra outspeeds us, putting us away. We try for about 30 minutes, coming back at level 62, back against Kingdra, with more health this time. Kingdra uses Double Team, but it doesn't stop Sableye from landing a critical Shadow Ball, finishing him in 1 shot, defeating Juan, who awards us with the final gym badge, our Rain Badge. We reach the Sky Pillar again, and battle the main star of the game, Rayquaza. Not required for this challenge, but I feel it needs to be dealt with. Rayquaza's extreme speed doesn't affect the Ghost Sableye, and we Fake Out for hardly any damage. Rayquaza goes to sleep, and we land a critical Shadow Ball. Rayquaza remains asleep, and just before we land the final blow, wakes up and uses Fly. He hurts us bad with a nasty Fly, but we follow up putting him away. We're now on Victory Road just before the Elite Four, and we run into Wally for one more battle. We Fake Out Altaria, flinching it, then feint attack him. He uses a turn on Dragon Dance and Aerial Aces us, but we finish it with Nightshade. Delcatty survives Feint Attack, hitting us with her own before Wally heals her, but we put her down. We one-shot Roselia with Shadow Ball, and Magneton comes out who easily withstands Shadow Ball, so we switch to Nightshade to put him away. Last out is Gardevoir, who uses Double Team, though it doesn't help, and a super effective Shadow Ball puts her down. We have a few moves like Fake Out and Nightshade that helped get us here, but there's no way we can make it past the Elite Four with them. This is where I go get the moves for the strategy that you were recommending me to try out. We fly to Lily Cove department store and talk to a move tutor on the top floor who teaches Sableye Substitute, replacing Fake Out. We teach Sableye the fighting type move Focus Punch, replacing Nightshade. The Elite Four member Sydney is a dark type trainer, and our Ghost and Dark moves won't do anything, so we learned a super effective fighting move. We're level 65 and have pretty decent attack and special attack, but our health is pretty low. Focus Punch is a very strong 150 base damage move, but it only lands if you don't get attacked first. So we learned Substitute, so that way the Substitute takes damage for us, otherwise we'd never land it. Last chance to leave a comment letting me know if you think we can do this. We face our first Elite Four member, Sydney, and we try out our new strategy. Against Mightyena, we start off setting up our substitute. While he uses Sand Attack, but that doesn't affect Sableye thanks to his Keen Eye ability. We set up Focus Punch, so Mightyena attacks first, wasting another turn with Sand Attack, and we nail him with a very strong, super effective Focus Punch, one-shotting him. We do the exact same setup against Shiftry, who uses Double Team, but we hit him as well. Cacturne is out and his Con Spore fails, so we nail him with Focus Punch too. Crawdon lands a Surf which destroys our substitute, but it still absorbs the blow, so our Focus Punch still hits. Against Absol, we have to set up another substitute, and Absol only uses Swords Dance. Absol just uses another Sword Dance, so we hit him with Focus Punch for a surprisingly very easy Elite Four battle. Next up is the second Elite Four battle, Phoebe, the Ghost type trainer. First out is level 48 Dusclops, who wastes a turn using Protect, but as soon as we land a Shadow Ball, it goes down one shot. Bayonetta is out and the super effective Shadow Ball one-shots him too. Sableye holds on and hits us with a Shadow Ball, but goes down to the next. We one-shot the next Bayonetta and Dusclops too, finishing Phoebe even easier than Sydney, so things are looking great. We move on to the third Elite Four member, Glacia, the Ice type trainer. She sends out level 50 Celio first, and we hit her pretty good with Shadow Ball, while she starts a Hailstorm, but we finish it with another Shadow Ball. Glalie hits us with a nasty Ice Beam while we set up a substitute and get hurt by Hail. We set up a Focus Punch and Glalie's Ice Beam breaks our substitute in just one turn. Focus Punch is very strong, so Glalie goes down easily, but we take even more Hail damage. We Shadow Ball Celio and get finished by a Blizzard. I tried this battle 3 more times and just couldn't make it past Glacia. We come back at level 69, making it all the way to Glacia's Walrein. We have okay health and the Hail just stopped. Shadow Ball hurts Walrein and we just need one shot to finish it. Walrein uses Surf, bringing us to red health, and restores using a berry. We land the follow-up blow, but no lucky critical hit. We bring her down to low red health, but she nails us once more. Several more attempts and we still can't make it past her. An hour later, we come back at level 75. We're 76 by the time we rematch Glacia, and we set up a substitute, but once we hit level 75, Glacia's strategy changed, and she keeps on spamming Blizzards. Her Blizzards break our substitutes, and we still can't one-shot her Pokemon with Shadow Ball. Another hour of grinding, we came back at level 80, reaching 81 during the Glacia battle. We make it to Walrein and the Hail stops. No substitutes this time, we go straight to Shadow Ball doing decent damage, bringing her to low yellow health. We receive Surf and she heals with the berry, but must have healed up just enough so that finally, about 3 hours later, we defeat Glacia for just the first time. Now we battle Drake, the Dragon type trainer. We hit Shelgon with Shadow Ball, hurting it bad, and he misses his Rock Tomb. He wastes a turn with Protect, but we put him away. Shadow Ball hurts Altaria, and he uses Dragon Dance to outspeed us, landing a weak Aerial Ace, but we take him out. We build a substitute against Kingdra, and he uses Dragon Dance. We hit Shadow Ball, really hurting Kingdra, and he just keeps using Dragon Dance repeatedly, not attacking, so we finish him. Flygon's Earthquake breaks our substitute, and we hurt him with Shadow Ball. One more Earthquake and Shadow Ball exchange and he's down, but we're in rough shape. Salamence outspeeds us, hitting Dragonflaw, leaving us with 9 health, but no lucky critical hit for us, and he easily survives Shadow Ball and finishes us. We try again at level 85. By the time we battle Salamence, we grew to level 87. We have green health, so that's nice. He outspeeds us, landing Dragonflaw, and we land Shadow Ball, which gets a critical hit, finally putting him away. At level 87, we just made it by Drake. If we don't make it past the champion, I'm sure grinding to level 100 we can do it, but I think that's kind of the easy way out. I thought it would be more interesting for everyone if we try a different strategy rather than purely leveling up. So I listened to the YouTube comments, and before Wallace, we replaced Shadow Ball with Calm Mind. Shadow Ball hasn't been very useful lately, to be honest, and Calm Mind will really power up Feint Attack. We make it to the champion now. We start off hitting Wailord with Feint Attack and he hits us with a Blizzard. At this point we set up a substitute, bringing us to half health, and Wailord misses Blizzard. We set up our first Calm Mind and Wailord misses a second Blizzard. We set up a second Calm Mind and he misses a third straight Blizzard. We set up our third Calm Mind and he misses a fourth straight Blizzard. Rather than tempt fate on the fifth Blizzard missing, we switch to Feint Attack to finish him. Tentacruel's out and our 3 times powered up Feint Attack one-shots it. Ludicolo also goes down to 1 Feint Attack while we grow to level 88. Whiscash goes down 1 shot, and Gyarados goes down 1 shot too. Last out is Melodic, and he very surprisingly survives and hits us with Toxic, but I don't think substitutes can be poisoned. Melodic heals and we finish him off, defeating the champion. I definitely think the strategy to start using Calm Mind was the right play here. A much smarter and fun technique to watch than grinding to level 100, but I don't feel quite satisfied. We got really lucky with 4 missed blizzards, and I just can't finish this leaving that much up to luck. I reload my save and rematch Wallace to see if we can beat him again. We fan attack Wailord in an attempt to weaken his water spout, but he nails us with a blizzard instead. At this point we set up substitute and water spout comes out. We set up our first combine and blizzard breaks the substitute. We use a second substitute and he misses on his third blizzard and we finish with fan attack. Tank rolls out and survives fan attack. Luckily he misses toxic and heals up, but we finish with 2 fan attacks. Ludicolo goes down to 1 fan attack, and Whiskash goes down to 1. Gyarados goes down to 1 too, and Melodic survives using Surf, but our final finishes it. We got lucky with Toxic missing and 1 Blizzard, but I think at this point it's safe to say we can win. Before finishing the game, we go find Groudon and battle him. He nails us with a Solar Beam while we set up a Calm Mind. He misses Fire Blast while we power up with another Calm Mind. He uses Rest doing nothing, and we put the Legendary to sleep with Fan Attack. We surf to the Marine Cave on the ocean floor and battle Kyogre. This actually took a few attempts. Kyogre's Double Edge misses since it's normal, and we use Calm Mind. He hurts us with a strong Hydro Pump while we power up once more. His Sheer Cold misses and somehow Kyogre survives a critical powered up Feint attack. Sheer Cold misses again and we put him to sleep. We now prepare for the final battle of the game against Steven in Meteor Falls. He starts off sending out Skarmory and we set up a substitute. Our substitute avoids Toxic and we set up a Calm Mind. And this exchange happens 2 more times. We switch to Fan Attack and first Skarmory hits us with Steel Wing, but our substitute survives, and even after 3 Calm Minds, Skarmory easily survives Fan Attack. His next Steel Wing breaks our substitute and we finish him, but not looking the best. Against Armaldo we Fan Attack and he just barely survives hitting us with Ancient Power. Naturally Steven uses a Full Restore, but we anticipate and use Focus Punch, and surprisingly it doesn't do much damage. We set up another substitute and Ancient Power breaks it, but we finish with Fan Attack. Claydol comes out and Feint Attack would be super effective, but Earthquake ends us. About 40 minutes later of failed attempts, we try a new strategy. Against Skarmory, we start off building a substitute. Skarmory misses Steel Wing and we use Calm Mind. Skarmory's Toxic doesn't affect the substitute and we use a second Calm Mind. Skarmory misses a Steel Wing and we use a third Calm Mind. Skarmory uses another useless Toxic and we get off a 4th Calm Mind. Another useless Toxic and we get a 5th Calm Mind. Skarmory hits us with Steel Wing, and we use a 6th Calm Mind, the maximum number you can even use. Skarmory wastes another Toxic, and we switch to Fan Attack, and even after 6 power-ups, Skarmory still survives. Steven uses a Full Restore, and we bring him back down to red health. Steel Wing finally cracks our substitute, and we crack Skarmory, bringing him down. Armaldo is out, and we one-shot him with Fan Attack. Claydol sets up a Reflect, but we easily one-shot him with a super effective Fan Attack. Against Aggron, he resists dark moves, but still goes down in one shot. Crayolee goes down in one shot, and we're down to Metagross. Metagross outspeeds us, hurting us badly with Meteor Mash, but goes down to Fan Attack. This challenge was really fun. It was actually harder than I expected, but really relied on technique, which I usually kind of avoid and just level up. I hope you all enjoy it, and please let me know if there's anything you're interested in seeing. I'll do my best to try it for you. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.